Sorry. Running late. Trying to open the chat. Sorry. Running late. Mute that. Hello. Apologies. I was trying to get the dishes done. And I didn't realise. How is everyone? K-Town, you're still awake. Wow. That chat went forever. I was in and out. Aquarium Monsters had a chat. It started about 3.5 hours ago. And I was like, oh, I'll try and catch up with you later. But it just kept going. Hard to hear. All right, let's move up closer. So who's here? Galad, how are you? Aquarian Thoughts, hello. Sitting at work, waiting to go home. I hear you. Where do you live, Aquarian Thoughts? Are you in... I'm not going to guess. You just tell me. K-Town, don't know when your 4:30 is. That was 3 minutes ago when I was doing the dishes when I shouldn't have been. I suppose it's now. Should be. Everyone's just going, what's going on? The fish seem very comfortable. Tartan Snowflake. Hello. Thank you for dropping by. They're pretty comfy. I think I've got to try and figure out how I can get them in the shot so you're not just looking at my ugly face. It's only 11:30. That's cool. Southern California. What are your working hours? Like, I just finished work at 4:30 or got home and finished. Tartan Snowflake in Canada. No worries. Thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate it. MT Games. Hello. Drone Kings in Darwin. DST ended now. What's DST mean? Everyone's saying hello. More Canadians. 2:30 till 11:30 p.m. Yeah. All right. Well, how am I going to figure this out? I want to try and give you guys more of the fish. And all right. That kind of gives you something. I'll figure something out a bit better, maybe. Roll call. Thirsty Rabbit in the house. Pro Tim. Where's Pro Tim? Hey, how are you? ProTim's going to teach me how to edit like a master, just like he does. So watch out, world. With my lame jokes and his editing skills, we could create like a Frankenstein of fish tuber. And there's the lame joke without the editing. Anyone keen to jump on Hangouts? Because I really enjoy it when you guys jump on and we can have a chat. K-Town, you haven't come on a Hangouts with me, but I know you've been talking to Aquarium Monster for like 3 hours, so, and eating Smarties. And just so you know, Smarties are a big thing in Australia, so I was shocked that they've got them in Canada, but not in America. Everyone's saying, hey. Pleco Whisperer, thank you for coming by. How are you? Aquarian thoughts. When do you finish work? In like half an hour? Maybe you can join us then. All right. I'm going to post the link. I know that people go, don't post the link because you'll get trolls, but I don't really think there's any trolls in here, is there? Calypso! Posting the link now. You can join to Calypso and Aussie Fish Adventures. I saw you popped in earlier, so I tried to schedule this. It's the first time I've ever tried scheduling, and apparently I failed because I came back 10 minutes later and people were waiting for me. Aquarius thoughts. You can leave it at love. That's cool. We love. Yeah, I don't know. Probably go for like an hour or so. Give me a second because I'm going to turn some music off. It's a little loud. Okay, good.
What's up, buddy?
Hello, how are you?
Pretty good yourself?
Not bad. Sorry, I haven't converted this tank into a saltwater tank yet.
Oh, come on.
Not yet. I was genuinely, like, I was very excited when the discus laid eggs. But I was genuinely party was like, oh, there goes the saltwater tank because I can only set up one tank at the moment. But, hey, you could get lucky. She might lay eggs and there's nothing that's going to happen and I'll put her back in here and we'll do the same.
Yeah.
How's things on your side of the world?
I can't sleep.
Good. Yeah, well, it's getting late there, buddy.
Yes, it is.
So you have Smarties there, Aqua?
Yes.
Yeah. Same ones, right?
I'm allergic to chocolate, so I've never eaten them.
Oh, really?
But yes, exactly the same packet. Look exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't have them in the States.
I'm going to try and get my shut up on the phone so it's easier.
Calypso, you got to quit.
How are you?
Yeah. Yes, I have to quit. Yeah.
Got to do this now.
You have to quit?
Yeah. You got to, I'm going to send you my email so you can send me the brand you got so I can try that one.
Yeah, try it. I mean, it's working for me. I haven't had a cigarette in over a month.
Wow. You know how much coal I bet with that?
Exactly. Oh, it's massive. Like,
yeah,
huge.
it's $12 a pack, and I smoke. I buy a pack every day.
Exactly. Yeah, same here. With me, my wife and I both smoked, so it was huge.
Yeah. How you doing, Aquaman?
Good. Are you talking about quitting smoking?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello, everybody.
Day 46 for me.
Oh, is it awesome?
Wow.
Hey. Don't look back.
So, did you? What did you do to quit?
Just stop. Honestly, I've been wanting to quit for a couple of years, and just one night I just went, I'm done.
I'm done. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I had a friend did the same thing.
Yeah, it's weird though, because people are like, "Oh, you will sound amazing." I'm like, it's horrible.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's the thing. 2 years ago, we moved into this house, and my whole routine changed. And all of a sudden, I didn't have a cigarette until 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm like, I just went with that. So I hit a point where I went, hey, if I don't smoke till 7, or if I don't smoke till 9, and then when I said I'm not smoke, it was only a couple hours each day that I was getting annoyed, and then now that
it was gone. Yeah.
Wow, nice.
It's cool.
Good for you.
I'm going to turn the aircon on because I'm boiling. Just one sec.
Wow. Yeah. That's the story of all of us. Always wanted to quit. Yep, I gotta do something about that.
I quit quite a few years back. I quit for 2 years. Cold turkey, same. Just like Aqua was saying. It was just one morning I got up. I normally would stop at the store to pick up a pack of smokes because I ran out the night before, and I said, no, I'm not going to stop. And I didn't. And I quit for 2 years. But then we kept going to these seminars, and one of the guys smoked cigars.
Yeah.
So I would have a cigar and, just puffing on it. And next thing you know, I'm inhaling it. And next thing you know, I'm buying cigarettes, right? So
yeah.
I've got a boys' weekend coming up in like 3 or 4 weeks. So we're away, like 15 blokes, like 2 nights. And I'm like, that's the big test. I've done a concert, a wedding, a bucks party, and I haven't smoked.
Yeah.
That'll be the biggest test. If I don't smoke there,
you're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me just catch up with the chat. Aussie, did someone say back 30. Discus Keeper got eggs at the moment too. That's awesome. Still there this morning. That's 2 days. Is there any other fish in there, Discus Keeper? So is it just the parents that are being good parents? Not like my rummy nose went nuts and mine.
Oh, yeah, I saw them eating them, yeah.
Yeah. When does invasion happen? I feel Australia may start taking over the fish First Nations. Maybe.
Yeah.
Got to jump on.
Yeah. Get behind Canada, Aussie.
Everyone's saying hello. Aussie participants, read the description. I put a bunch of rules in there. Okay. All right, we're caught up. I feel bad for people sending, typing in chat and I get to see it. So I fear that you guys may have converted our good friend E-Money into a saltwater.
Yeah. He's loving it.
I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah. People asking, what happened with the freshwater videos?
Yeah.
It's in that season, saltwater season. That's all.
It is.
It just happens.
Yeah, it's addicting, man. This thing. Oh my God! Listen, I'm just gonna be open, straight up. I used to be a drug addict, and it just changed. Once I started with my first tank, all my money went to that, and that's it. And that's how I saved my life, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I used to do it all, basically everything in the books of the pharmacy. I used to do it all.
Yeah.
In the pharmacy or out of the pharmacy.
Yeah.
And I don't know. One day I had a dog, and one day I went to get dog food. Then next thing I know, I'm walking through the fish tanks. I see this dog puffer looking at my face.
Yeah.
The yellow dog puffer. Oh man, I fell in love with that cutie face.
There's something about it. They take your mind away from things and the therapy.
Yeah, totally.
And then I saw the clowns, and one day the seahorse, and that's it. I said, you know what? I'm gonna get a fish tank. I want clowns. I want seahorse. And from there, I don't know. I just stopped. And it's crazy because I'm a barber, so mostly all my clients come from high school. A lot of them are drug dealers. And it surrounded me all the time. That's there all the time. I just learned how to say no. Or think in my head, I could get a quarter with this $20.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. And thank God for creating the hobby and all the people in it. And I just love it. And I'm glad I did change, and Basically saved my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's one big family.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know until I got a YouTube. That's when everything just got more better.
And you just started. When did you start YouTube? Not that long ago.
No, about 8 months, I think.
8 months, yeah.
Basically it's about a year because I first had a page and I only had one subscriber, Cindy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She was my first subscriber, man. Right. And then when I did the other page because I couldn't find my email for that one. So then when I did the other page, this one, she was the first one I reached out to. I remember, what was her name? Oh, Riff Girl. I started looking for her until I found her, and here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's always been really, really nice, really close to me.
I wonder how I found you. I wonder if I found you through Cindy then.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Either her or Lemons.
No, because Lemon I didn't know about until just fairly recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
So probably Cindy, because she did a video about the 40-gallon breeder, like presenting me, and yeah.
Yeah, so that's probably
Calypso started his channel on June 4th, 2018. And you have 19,500 views. Wow.
Let's see if I go. I started mine. Well, it shows, what does it say on mine? Like it says a long time ago, but I didn't really actually. Yeah, January 16th, 2017. But I didn't even have a saltwater tank until. Oh, no, I had a saltwater tank then. When did I get. Yeah, I think that's when I got my tank. No, January 16, I got my tank.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out, there's like a New Zealand-Australia war going on in the chat right here.
Is there?
I'm trying to figure out what they're talking about.
Gal is New Zealand, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. I started mine on my birthday last year, so that's really easy to remember, which is July 15.
Yeah.
So pretty fun.
When did I put out? I started getting serious with it I think it was the Murphy's Aquatics for the Win video.
Okay.
Let me just find that one. That'll tell me how long ago. Yeah, that's what.
KC, how are you?
What the heck?
You got a fair few subscribers in the last week too, Chris.
What was that?
Well, I remember about a week ago we were sitting here trying to get to 300 with Calypso, and now you're like 334.
Yeah. Yeah, thank God, man. I guess the videos, or I don't know, man, or the people that I'll be meeting all the time, I appreciate everybody stopping and showing love, man.
I think that's one way as well. Like, obviously, it's about videos and content and stuff, but when you get involved in the community and people see you getting their channel and chatting and supporting.
Yeah. No, and we all do it differently, We all got different ways to do things. And it's always cool to find out how the other person built a stand and anything they do to the tank. It's always fun to see how they do it,
Yeah.
So my first video was April 8th of 2018, but it was just it wasn't anything. But when I did the Murphy's Aquatics, that was 7 months ago. Is when I really started to get. Yeah, because I have a whole bunch at 7, like four.
And like Aqua May, everything exploded once I started getting in E's live stream.
Yeah.
He helps a lot, the way he do things helps a lot. And at first I saw it, I think it was in Dave Nano, when they rated his channel, and then the next stream he was talking about that. And that's when I went to check E-Money.
Yeah.
And here we are since.
Yeah. I rated E-Money's channel, not Dave.
Oh, so it was you.
Is that salt raid? I was there when that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they was talking about in the next stream. I said, oh, yeah, we was with K-Town rating.
Yeah, Dave rated Melvin.
Melvin. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah. I'm hoping Melbourne figures out a way to
to get it going.
Yeah, that was cool. While you and Rabbit was talking about like take videos from each channel and do like a commenting on the video or a talk. What is a reaction?
Oh yeah, well,
yeah, that'd be.
I'm trying to think of a way like, because I like chatting with you guys. I like doing streams and stuff, but like maybe make it a little bit of.
Yeah, that'd be fun. You know, it's different. You know,
give it a top. You know, it would be cool actually. Like you've got the stream, so you've got the three of us and then everyone in the chat that you watch the video and you can all kind of react and so.
React to the way.
And then if the person's not there, it doesn't matter because they can watch it. We'll let them know and say, "Hey, go check that out." And we did a bit of a review on your video, and I know a couple of people have done it to my videos, and I reckon it's hilarious just watching it.
No, but that's a cool idea. That's a cool idea.
Yeah,
you know, it will help people too. You know, like whoever haven't seen your channel, they will stop by at least. You know, or they get to see it. Yeah, it's a cool way to do it. I'm coming with a good one. I'm gonna start filming tomorrow. You guys are gonna have a blast with that one.
The first review.
You guys gonna laugh with that one. Yeah, this guy, man. I just hope if everything goes correct, I just hope that my vision, you guys see it in the video. You know, it's gonna be kind of like a phony, and then you guys see it. It's gonna be fun.
I want to watch it now.
No, I haven't. I start recording tomorrow. Yeah, I haven't made it yet. I got the plans in the head right now. So
I'm making a fake channel for my son, so I'm not putting it on YouTube.
Yeah.
I found like all this cool Pokemon music and graphics and stuff, and we bought some Pokemon cards. We did like an unboxing, so he's away with his grandparents for like a few days. So I'm gonna try and do it, edit it all, and have a little video when he comes back.
Oh, cool!
Nice.
He'd get excited and show his friends and stuff, but not chucking it up on
YouTube. That's how my daughter is. My daughter wanna be in the whenever I do my first live stream, she wanna be in it.
Yeah.
But you can still do a YouTube, just do a private.
Well, I was thinking that too. I'm like, maybe do a private and
and then you can just send the link to whoever you want to watch it, right? Yeah.
So
just do a private.
Stuff can see.
Yeah, or parental control. You know, that way only kids can watch it.
Yeah. So no, that'll be a bit of fun.
Yeah.
He likes doing the videos on the fish, but then he loses interest in the fish pretty quickly. So.
How old's your son?
He's 6.
6?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he turns 7 late this year. Look at these guys. I wasn't home last night, so maybe.
Next thing you know, you post that video and he got more subscribers than you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why you scare off?
That's what I thought. I'm like, if I write in Pokemon card unboxing, bang. I was thinking about doing it for my channel.
Yeah. Do it. Hey, we could do a little bit of everything, man. You see, I did the haircut video, so.
Yeah, it was cool. I was thinking about adding a little bit of I think I said it the other day. We went to a market and I was going to kind of add a little bit of like the process of the day rather than just went to the store and took a video. Like we popped up and we picked up a mate and he came with us and he filmed some stuff and a bit more involvement, I suppose, in the making of the video.
Yeah. That's nice too. So people know what we go through, what we think of.
My son wants to be a YouTuber. Cooker 111. Is it true the West Coast Eagles coloured discus are being bred in the Yarra Valley? So Cooker is my old man who's pops in every now and then just to stir me.
That fish is cool, man. I like that ghost fish. Is it?
This guy?
Yeah.
He was this
like an eel. Yeah.
That's Harry's pet. So that was the video we made for Harry, and he was the host.
Yeah.
Harry and the ghost knife, and we got that.
Nice.
And we ended up getting another one. But
your angels are big.
They get this big.
Yeah.
So they get like
that big, yeah.
half the tank.
Your angel look like a disky right now. That's huge.
These guys?
Yeah, your angelfish, yeah.
Angels?
They look as big as the discus.
Oh yeah, they are. They took over because they were like really little.
Yeah.
Just grown really quick. These two haven't really grown at all.
Yeah.
And the new ones are a lot bigger.
How the new ones doing now? They eating?
He's a pig, which is good. But the albino.
Yeah.
I don't know. She swims up with them all. Looks like she's ready to grab it, and then she just backs off. And then the only reason I know that it's not too bad, I'm hoping, is because I see her just picking around at the gravel afterwards.
Okay, yeah. So it's eating something from the rockers.
Yeah, like she's going to grab
the gravel.
I don't understand why she's not just grabbing it there.
Yeah.
So doing like frozen bloodworms and stuff.
Okay.
My dad actually dropped these in.
Yep.
So you can use it. There you go. There's saltwater fish. You could.
Yeah. I got that one too. I think the same bag.
Well, I've never used them before, but I thought, you know what? It's just
they like pellets, right?
Yeah, they're called wafers.
Waffles. Yeah.
They look like dog food. Like that.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Throw it. I eat it.
They last ages too. Didn't rummy nose, but it all come over together.
Yeah. All right. A question. Why you guys let the water get that low?
Hang on. What was that?
Why you let the water get that low? Why you don't keep it?
Obviously, it's just because I haven't done a water change.
Okay.
What I did
because you don't have to. You don't have to.
Yeah.
So
it's not like us. Yeah.
Salt waters. Yeah.
About 10 days ago, I came out and the water was really still, and one of the rummy nose had died.
Oh, okay.
This tank runs at 28 degrees. It's really hot. And I freaked out and I thought, oh my God, what's happened? And I realized the pump up here, there was no water agitation.
Mm-hmm.
And with a hot tank like that and it's pretty heavily stocked, I was like, oh. So I purposely pulled that up and I've just let the water drop a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'll do a water change. I see this. That's the other problem with these fish tube things. Is I should be doing but I'm sitting here looking at your fish and talking to you guys.
Yeah. I hear you.
I love those clowns. The anemone.
Yeah.
I'll just check the chat again in case I'm missing something.
So is Kevin awake now?
Yeah, I don't know.
You saw that, Aqua, mate?
What happened?
One of our salty friends fell asleep.
What, during the chat?
Yeah.
Get out, Kevin, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin. Yeah. He said, "You're never gonna catch me right and dirty." And bloop, there you go.
There he goes. Oop, there it is.
He was doing the Vader.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh man, you're gonna have a blast.
Sitting in a tree. I did watch another YouTuber recently celebrate getting 1,000 subs. No, a little bit under the weather, and they just bang out cold in the middle of the room. Was like, I don't think they're getting up. Jeez. At least he wasn't hosting, I suppose.
Yeah.
Thirsty Rabbit, are you jumping on, or what are you doing? Knife looks sharp.
Mr. Rabbit. He's in the shot.
He is. 20K, 23KC. I was just looking at one of your videos. Oh, where'd it go? The feature video. Catching fish with rats or something like that.
What is it?
I don't know. It's something about catching fish with rats. I'm curious.
Oh. With rats?
I'm thinking that's a lure. Fishing lure, probably.
Fishing with rats. R-A-T-Z. Yes, I'm not a fisherman, so I don't know. Beautiful fish on the thumbnail, though. I find it really weird how there's lots of like we as fish keepers support a lot of fishing channels as well. Like, hey, look at my fish. Like, yeah, I'd like to eat it. I'm like, yeah, well, we can both talk about it together. But fishing is a hobby I used to always do when I was a lot younger too, so I like watching that stuff. I'm going to put, present your tank. That's cool.
I just be here for another 10 minutes and then go ready to sleep.
No? Yeah. Or you just sleep live.
Sleep live, right? Like everybody else. That's the thing now, right?
Just ride dirty.
Oh, man.
So, Katen, with that anemone, did you just buy that in like a small clump and it's just grown to that, or did you have to go and buy a big?
Well, it's grown, but it's also split. Like, there's actually two of them there.
Yeah, I can kind of get that.
Yeah, so they just keep splitting. So I don't know. That green one, the green one here is probably split 5 times.
Wow.
The rose one below is probably split, I don't know, 10 times, 11, 12, 13, I don't know.
Why you feed them?
Mysis.
Mysis? No.
Yeah. I'll just spot feed them.
I was just checking out the corals the drama they sent me, and I lost another one.
Oh, did you? That sucks.
Yeah, what was it? It's green with red polyps, I think it is. On data.
Maybe,
Data, something like that. It was one of the big pieces he got in his tank. It got crossed to the rock and start throwing branches out. Yeah, I just saw the skin was peeling off. So yeah, I have few that die off. The Monty he sent me die. Some burning, some acros. But the rest is gonna make it. I know the Blasto is gonna make it. What was the other one he had? The big one-headed one.
Oh, that was a brain, wasn't it?
It kind of looked like a brain, yeah. Yeah, that one made it.
Hey, Rip, how are you? Welcome.
Lobo,
yeah, that one, yeah. That's a nice piece. I love it.
Lobophilia,
yeah. Then there was another one. I forgot the name. I don't know if it was enchilada, something like that, or
Echinata?
I don't know.
Was it an echinata?
No? I don't know. It kind of looked like it grows like the acans kind of.
Yeah, it's an acan echinata. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that one. Yeah, it's kind of like gold, something like that. Yeah, nice. That one made it too. And the one that I want them to make it is those Monties, the reverse Monties.
Yeah.
If those make it, then I'll be relieved. He was even gonna send me the rainbow acan he got.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he said I'm gonna send you all this. But then when he made the package, when he left to the mail place, whatever. When he came back, he found the little bag under the bag where he was putting everything together.
Okay.
Yeah, he sent me. He called me and said, "Oh, Hector, look what I just found here." the piece that you wanted the most. No, I mean anything that you send me, I want it. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like you hooking me up. I told him I pay for the cheapie, man. He said, because when he said, he said to me a comment. He said, "I wish you was here, and I would have give you everything."
Yeah.
So I said, listen, if you want to pay for the shipping, I don't care. And say, you know what, Hector? I got you, man. You don't gotta do that. I'll send you a box. So, thank you.
I'm understanding about half of what you guys are saying.
Corals, just corals.
Nah, yeah, Drama D sent me a box.
Cool.
Yeah,
Coral
I received
frags,
it yesterday. Yeah, although a couple of the frags he got in his tank.
No,
Yeah, and he can package some stuff, man.
Drama D sent me all these.
Yeah. Wait till you see me in the video opening the box. I was having the same problem you was having.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing was packed. The tape, I couldn't break it.
Good.
Oh yeah. No, and he went all out. He sent me gloves, glue, pins for the shirt, like with fish and stuff. He sent me some stinky bombs.
What is that?
Those little bombs, like it's like a little. I believe is the one that I know. It's like a little glass bottle with some liquid inside. And you throw it, it smell like a fart.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he sent me that.
Okay.
You guys see me having a blast opening that box, man.
Yeah.
This guy is crazy.
Cool.
A set of cutters, for me to frack stuff. And,
Yeah.
hook me up.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah. He's
Super nice guy.
and he told me too, about like Hector, just let me know whatever you need, any equipment, man. I got you. Yeah, that's all right, man. Don't baby me too much.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, I'm calling you every week. Yo, listen, I need this. I got a new bill. I need this.
Yeah.
How big's that tank, K-Town?
60 gallon.
60.
And that's a 60. That's the 180. So that's it's a 4 foot, 6 foot, another 60 gallon there.
Can you go back to the 4 foot?
What's that?
Can you go back to the 4? That's a 4 foot?
That's another 4. Yeah, they're identical. That one and that one are the same size. Yeah.
It really, the camera doesn't do justice, does it? It makes everything.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, so that's and this one here is the 45. That's the cold water.
That's the one, the cold water.
Cold water.
Yeah,
salt water.
I didn't get to watch all of it, but when you went to
the Vancouver Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Fresh water.
Oh.
Ah.
And you've gone with mollies, the one fish that a climate can do both.
Yeah. There's swordtails and mollies, and there's some tetras, some
very cool, and then the
Chinese algae eater. Yeah, and then inside there's some more tetras. Rummy nose. There's my one rummy nose.
Oh, you got to get one.
I know.
Friends, get it.
I know. And then inside here, there's 3 clown loaches.
Nice.
Thirsty.
Hey, Clipso, brother.
My friend.
Thirsty.
Thanks for joining us.
Hey, K-Town. Hey, mate.
How are you?
How's it going?
Yeah, good. Just had a rent inspection, so the big flood passed, I think. They're pretty happy with
Perfect.
The big flood.
I've been worried about that one.
Did I miss something?
Yeah, if you don't know, earlier in the year I had a big flood out of my 8-footer.
Oh, no. Yeah. We got
the suction cup come off and it's pulled
That's
back
a beautiful fry, man.
The FF6 just pumped water all over the lounge room, the dining room. So at the moment, I've just got the carpet down with no underlay under it.
Put that one to the side for me.
Yeah.
Landlord would not evict me. My wife would evict me if that happened.
It was the first video I've seen of his. Was that one?
Was
the
it?
first one. Yeah.
Not a good one to start. Only gets better from there.
Yeah.
How many fry have you got in there, K-Town? Is that a swordtail?
That's a swordtail, yeah. There's probably they're buried in there, but they're, I don't know, 5 or 6 I think I've seen. Yeah.
It's so cool. Live bearers are so rewarding. Like, really,
yeah.
You're like, oh, wow, look at this.
Yeah.
I'm coming for y'all, man. I'm coming with my fresh water.
Yeah, we're waiting.
Trying to see.
What are you going to
I
start
know
with?
there's a bunch more, but
What happened?
What are you going to start with in the fresh?
Small nano fish, Tetris.
Little community.
Yeah.
Planted.
I'm gonna mimic Aqua make tank.
yeah. There's another one.
Need some rummy nose.
Yeah. Yeah, I like those. Yeah, they're cute.
You know, I've never really liked the black neons, but they're like growing on me. I'm starting to like them more and more.
Yeah, those I'm not too fan of those. I'm more of the colorful fish, like those swordtails. I like those.
Yeah.
You can have like rummy nose with live bearers.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got one in there.
And those that he got there, those clear ones, they nice too.
Ghost cats, yeah.
Ghost cats.
Or glass cats, yeah.
Glass. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just sounded Canadian for a second.
Yeah.
I had glass cats in my first tank ever.
Did you? Yeah.
Heaps of neons and rummy nose, heaps of little stuff. And then I got an Oscar. And the Oscar ate it all. And I fell in love with Oscars ever since.
Max, have you got new cribs yet? If not, I know where to get heaps.
That looks cool.
I like the setup, the way he put that setup.
Yeah, my lawn. You like my lawn?
Yeah,
I want to
perfect. Yeah. And it look real too.
So what's that? That's like a 20 gallon?
It's a 29 JBJ.
Perfect for the fry to hide in.
Yeah, that's why I put it in there. Yeah.
So that's basically the tank that I was going to do, that size for the saltwater.
For saltwater, yeah.
But now it's going to be too discus.
Oh. There's a, you can't see him. There's a clown loach coming out of, oh, no, I just scared him. He went back in. He was coming out of his house.
Is that, oh, and you got the pump running the wheel. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
So what temperature?
I like that setup.
It's, I don't know, it's in Fahrenheit, it's 77. So
you guys are
I can't see on the thing what it is in Celsius. It's funny, right? Like if you ask me what the temperature is outside right now, I'd tell you it's 5 degrees Celsius. But if you ask me what the temperature of my tank is, it's 78 degrees Fahrenheit, whatever that is in Celsius.
That's 26, 25, 26.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, my tank right now, I'm going to tell you right now exactly how much is it. If my tank is 25.9, that's 78.6.
Yeah.
So, yeah, about there. All right, guys. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I need to go night.
Yep.
So have a good day, good afternoon, and good night to
good night,
everybody. Depending on where you are.
Depending on where you are. All right, man.
Night, Calypso.
All right. Good night.
Have a good day, good afternoon, and good night to good night.
Somebody's YouTube playing in the background.
That's probably mine.
Nice. That's on the nail here. Clans. So they sting you, them anemones?
Yep.
Yeah.
My anemones and clowns.
Wish I had that set up.
Oh man. That wants me to have a salt tank right there.
Yeah. Yep, I agree.
See them dancing together, in and out together. It's awesome.
Oh, they love their anemones.
That's sick. hypnotising, really.
It is.
You
Yeah.
can watch it for hours.
Yeah.
My big Oscars look like they're starting to spawn again. They're doing the clean up, scraping the ground and that.
Nice.
Hopefully this time. But it's awesome, watching them together and that, eh?
Yeah. These two are paired, but they're not mated yet. Like they haven't spawned.
One day they look happy together.
Oh yeah, no, they will eventually. They're still young too, so.
Yeah. I wish I'd done a video of the real estate agent coming around checking out all my tanks. She was blown away, eh?
Yeah.
And then come out here, you got reptiles. And she's like, what? Taking photos of them all. And she's like, you guys can't move. I said, I know.
No, we're here forever. Yeah.
We're in for another 2 years, but hopefully between now and then we'll have a deposit for a house.
Yeah.
So only one move, hopefully.
Moving sucks. Never mind adding tanks to it, right?
Yeah. I've done 4 or 5 tank moves with the big 8-foot tank that I got, but
yeah.
all these tanks I've set up when I'm here. So that's going to be a new challenge.
Definitely.
Sorry, I thought my washing machine was going to blow up the house.
Actually, I better see if mine stopped.
It just runs off. Floods the house. Part 2. Dave, how are you?
11 minutes to go.
Yeah, I've got 10 minutes. Have a race.
You got the front loader or the top loader?
Front.
Yeah.
And I had a...
You can't add it. If you forget anything with them, you can't, oh, a pair of socks, I'll add them in. You can't do that with them.
Who did I just miss on the Hangouts? David B.
Yeah. Oh, there he's back.
Dave.
Can you hear? Can you hear us?
Hey. Yeah, I lost my sound.
Okay.
How are we?
Good.
That's good. What's your screen name? The YouTube. No.
Yeah, Dad, I was going with this dog of me mate's, Aqua mate. It was supposed to be gone today before the red inspection, but when I got home from work, it was still here, so I had to quickly run around to my mate's house. Can you watch me dog for half an hour?
You're not allowed it there.
No, we're allowed one, but it's an extra $10 a week rent, and we haven't told them, so it's just rude if they rock up and see a dog.
$10.
Only $10 a week extra, yeah. I don't know why. It must be for hull damage, or I don't know why extra $10 for a dog.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Especially when you got 20 odd tanks and they can, they'll do more damage than a dog.
Oh, totally.
Miss Tropic, how are you?
Fish Tropic. Is he on the chat or on here?
He's on the chat.
G'day, mate.
G'day, mate.
And Dave is Aquarium Thoughts. Is that right?
That was a pretty good one, Katie.
I've heard it enough that I.
You're good, Dave. I didn't know who it was, and I was starting to go, hang on, what's going on? Welcome. Are you at home, Dave, or are you on your way home?
Was that the David that was in the Hangouts?
Yes.
Yeah, he looked like he was at home.
Yeah. I think he's having trouble talking or hearing, saying his phone's having issues.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Actually, I will too if I don't get a charger cord. Back in a sec.
Kaysan, you're on the computer, aren't you?
No, my phone.
On the phone?
Yeah. That's why I can do
Stop
this.
you if from starting a stream on your phone, on your laptop, adding yourself on your phone, and then just presenting yourself and then walking off and doing it on mobile stream.
No, you can definitely do that. Yep.
It would just be weird. Keep losing my sound trying to use Hangouts on my phone. That's cool. We'll bear with you.
Who plays tonight, mate? Broncos, Tigers, eh?
I don't know, but the Swans and the Demons play. So that's all I know.
Kick and giggle.
Oh. What is that? What's that there? I've tried to get into rugby, but I love sport, but no.
Yeah, I can't knock what you watch, mate. I've been watching it last year and a half now, and I'm starting to get into it more than the footy.
AFL, yeah. Yeah, but have you got a team?
Yeah, I sort of always went for the Swannies just before I even followed the game.
Yep.
But then my mate that's talked me into following, he goes for the Cats. So I'm sort of, I've jumped on with him, mate, eh? He showed me his passion and stuff, and he's taught me the game. So I thought, yeah.
What do you think of K-Town's national sport?
Hockey.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it.
It is exciting to watch.
Yeah.
I love the Blues and that, of course.
Yeah. That's exactly.
It's that fast. That puck goes that fast. It's even hard for me to follow on telly.
I can't see it. They should make it thorough.
Crazy. Well, the hand-to-eye coordination them boys have got, and the balance and they're mean boys too. Yeah. No, I love it.
That is pretty cool.
Mum used to be a figure skater, but I can't skate for shit.
Did we lose Clip? Yeah. Every time I walk away from the stream.
No, he said goodnight.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We'll catch it in the replay.
Yeah.
My mum was actually talking about her. She was 1969 Australian ballroom champion, mate.
Oh,
very nice. Very impressive.
Yeah. Well. But I can't dance either.
Max,
neither can I.
Switching from sand to gravel in the tank. Is that the crib tank, Max? And also up the Blues. No, the Blues. I hope you're talking about New South Wales Blues.
Yeah, go the Blues.
I like that. I watch the State of Origin. Yeah, Canada's got a big rugby.
Go the Blues.
Oh, we know that.
Yeah, we got rugby is.
I'm a Blue Wing member.
Hang on. Wait.
It's not choppy. Not choppy.
No,
choppy.
It's the Aussie version of choppy.
No, this is what New South Wales fans wear to the game when you go for New South Wales. Yeah.
Is that isn't the Honey Badger? He's from Queensland, isn't he?
Yeah, no, he's Union.
Yes. Well, that's what I was thinking. K-Town, you guys play Union over there, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what Union is.
Rugby Union.
But, rugby. Yeah, rugby. Yeah, we do play rugby. Like rugby's pretty big here. I mean, there's a lot of leagues, and kids are getting into it. And
too much.
I mean, it's not
for me.
It's not. I mean, it's not like it's a big televised thing or anything. It's not like hockey, right? But it's big enough. And it's probably as big as soccer is. Football.
Yeah.
Which you would call football, yeah.
No, we call it soccer.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay. So it's just the English that call it football?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's what we were talking about before. Thirsty was talking about rugby and calling it footy, whereas I call it AFL, Aussie rules footy. Have you ever seen AFL?
No.
I was talking about rugby league.
Do yourself a favour. It is amazing. It's super
Well,
quick. It's,
You got to be fit for that one, eh?
they run about 16 kilometres in 2 hours and beating the crap out of each other.
And they can belt you and you don't even have the ball. They can just belt you.
It's very skillful.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get you to YouTube it one day. I made E-Money look at it once on his stream. He's like, what is this? He just stopped looking. Oh my God.
I just can't get past the footy. 10 yards apart, running at each other, trying to belt each other. I love it.
Crazy.
No headgear. Oh, some of them wear headgear. No shoulder pads. Great.
Yeah.
I've been and watched it live. It's better live than on TV, but you just after a while, I don't know. It is. It's like a full-scale arm wrestle, isn't it? Between
I'm going when I come down and visit you, mate. I'm going to come down there and bring some Oscars down one day. I'm going to go to an AFL game with you.
Yeah, absolutely. My team's in Perth. They're on the other side of the country. Like, I would go to any game.
I'm not going there.
I want to go to Perth and I've never seen.
Okay, I might as well go see K-Town, Canada.
Yeah, exactly. We can go catch a hockey game.
Yeah. It's probably closer.
Yeah.
Nah. To drive.
What do you
flew from here to Canada or drove from here to Perth, I think I'd probably get to Canada quicker.
Actually,
well, the drive to Canada would be a
4-hour flight to Perth from you, maybe.
No, I mean to drive across the Nullarbor.
Yeah.
Just across the ocean.
Yeah.
I said fly to Canada or drive to Perth. I'd get there quicker.
Oh,
yeah.
Canada.
Yeah, for sure.
Glass fish tanks. I'm not a big rugby fan, so being in New Zealand's not good for me. That's all I seem to play over there.
Yeah.
And soccer.
Yeah.
Max F. That's the tank that does have the quick, but it is a community tank. So you need to find out your female, don't you? My cribs haven't bred yet, and I thought that would be the easiest fish in the world to breed. But
am I upside down now?
No.
You're good. I got you. Everyone's looking at your tanks. I love your tank tours. Because I just know that I would never be allowed to have that many tanks. Unless I was single.
Yeah, I was going to say, unless you got divorced, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Which one's that? What are we looking at?
Me?
Yeah.
Mangrove Jack.
Now, they're not.
Glass is dirty on the outside.
Are they an Australian native?
Yeah, Australian native, yeah, but they're all over the world. You can get them. They're called red snapper or something like that, just off the coast of America.
Yeah.
They're a freshwater and a salt, but they'll be born up fresh, and they'll come out, and when they're adults at about 15 years, and they'll go to salt. But
there's a lot of animals that can do that, isn't there? Like crocodiles and dolphins and sharks.
Yeah, barramundi and all that.
Can come in out of the ocean and go through the fresh water.
Yeah, bull sharks and that.
That's it. Bull sharks in the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
Well,
They're mean ones too. They're the ones that will go, yeah.
The longfin Oscar. You're like funny with the camera, but
there's been reports because the freshwater fishing gear's been getting a lot better, and there's been reports of them pulling out monster mangrove jacks still in the fresh.
Yeah.
Like adults, like ancient. Where years ago they'd be hooking on, but they'd be just getting dragged back into the mangroves or whatever.
Okay. I'm going to copy you. Do you defrost frozen food?
That's that green tail. That's the female. Yeah. This is the male.
You know the hungry.
Coming out or what? He's done himself a mischief the other day, so he's a bit sooky.
That's cool. I put the food in and all the fish just like grabbed it before I even got it in the water.
Yeah. Okay, Aqua, I'm going to jump off. I got to get to bed to go to work tomorrow.
Oh, well, I appreciate you coming along. It's been like an hour.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I'm glad I could hop on.
No, awesome. Thank you. I'll see you around.
You bet.
Yeah,
Have a good night, guys.
mate.
You bet. Good night, mate.
Bloody oath, mate.
What's going on? I'm just refreshing this because there we go.
God, I've got to do some work on the outside of my tanks.
Oh, I was just looking at my tanks in the garage. I'm like, I need to give them a big water change and a big clean this weekend.
Come on, buddy. Come out. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Don't be a sook all your life.
Which one's this?
Someone said fish burger. He's over it. Hey, big boy.
I was got up this morning and I jumped on YouTube and they had George from Coral 12G.
Yeah.
The dude that set up Aqua and Roll from Flip Aquatics. So they did like a Hangouts, like we are right now, and George was setting up a shrimp tank, nano shrimp tank. And they were doing they did the whole thing. So they started the video and he just started setting it up and Rob's talking him through it and he sent him all these shrimp and stuff. And he sent him the food and the food was called Cheeseburger. Pretty cool name.
Cheeseburger.
Hey, I'm in your tank. That's me in your tank.
Yeah. G'day.
Oh, the delay is stopping me from waving.
Oh, I can see the other one now.
But it was pretty cool jumping on there. I gave him a super chat just so they'd bloody listen to me, trying to see if they'd do Aqua down under.
Yeah.
But they misinterpreted what I said, so they didn't actually answer the question. He did make a good point, though, when they're talking about trying to do Aqua in Canada, is that a lot of the suppliers and stuff would want to jump over there and be a part of that as well. And then they'd have all these, international issues with trying to bring plants and animals and corals and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, Kiwi, how are you? Well, we're really
Kiwi.
rocking here now. Yeah, Max, you were watching it too. It was cool. Glass fish tanks. My local pet store is closing, and they were sold out of water conditioners. So I had to drive 50 minutes on the weekend just to get some. That's a pain. Although my local fish store is like 15 minutes away, and he's not open on Sundays and Mondays. So whenever he's closed, I'm usually about 40 minutes from anywhere to get stuff. So what would be the next addition to the fish room?
Me?
Yeah, you. It's just
I'm over doing Saratogas now. Just had my second one die as a baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the 3-foot tank's got to go planted, and I'm going to do fire mouths.
Okay.
Yeah. I've always loved fire mouths, and I miss me plants. I used to have a lot of plants until the Oscars ripped them up and stuff. So then I just gave up on the plants. Yeah. And then I know all these other American cichlids would smash the plants too, but fire mouth planted tank, that's what I'm doing next. And also getting this tank going and then setting up the green terrace together. I've got a project here. I've got a rack. I'm halfway through building a rack here. So the 5-foot is going to go up and there's going to be a 4-footer put underneath. So that's my project there. But for actual new fish, it'd be fire mouth. Love them.
I missed that last bit. Sorry, my dog was barking. I think I was getting some food.
Would have been me and my mate halfway through building a rack. It's going to go here where the 5 foot is with the Murray cod. So that'll come up. The 2 green terrals will go into the 5 footer. The 4 footer will go underneath. And I'm going to repair the nephew's one. He doesn't want it back. So I'm just going to repair that, put that underneath.
Cool.
Put the Murray cod up here. So they'll open up the 5 footer and then put the male green terror and the female green terror in the 5 footer, maybe with a divider. And then something in under the 4 footer. The longfin Oscar can go back in the 4 footer. This guy can get upgraded into a 4 footer. And then these 2 3 foots will be empty. So they're planted fire mouth and something else.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
How many tanks will that take you up to?
One more will be 22, I think. We can go around another count.
I could walk to my local fish store. It's that close. I'm not happy. Yeah, it would be frustrating if you could walk and then it's 50 minutes. But if they were going to do an aqua shallow in Australia, they would have to get totally different vendors and stuff. I met Jake Adams from Reef Builders down here last year, and he was talking about don't leave me in suspense. Agreed, Max. Yeah, that's why I think about it. It would be a completely different group, and it would start smaller and from scratch. And I think like there's a whole bunch of us would get involved. If we can get fish stores involved, then you'd have your scapers and your experts. And I think I'm going to join the local cichlid club here. And I reckon that's another way to find people too.
How do you find that? Just search the cichlid club near your local area.
Yeah, well, I know there's one in Nunawading. My old man joined it. Actually, I am a member of it. I've never gone to it though. The main reason was because they meet at 8 o'clock on a Friday night. And I'm like, I'm drinking beer, watching footy at that time.
Can't we do that next Wednesday?
Yeah, let's just change this around. But I'll probably look into that a little bit more, I think. About the first Australian convention that was reef stock in Sydney. I didn't know this, but it was only saltwater. I reckon there won't be many more conventions down here anytime soon. There's just not a market yet. How long ago was that, Max? Because I'm like dreaming about this whole thing and just saying, hey, let's start small, do one in Melbourne, and we'll charge everybody like $10 each to have a stall there, and that'll be enough to fly Thirsty down. That's all we need.
Yeah. But if you want another one, probably best not ask me to come. They'll have one look at me and go, look, there's your mate.
No, we could do like a really artistic sort of like art gallery style thing of just videos of your fish room, like replicating as if we're actually in your fish room. That would be pretty funny.
Yeah, the real estate agent thought I was selling them all. I'm like, no, not yet.
As in like selling the fish?
Yeah, like a fish store. Well, no, not a fish store. They're all pets. One day, if I can get them breeding, maybe.
Max S. Yeah, there's an auction day sometime in May. It's just for the public. It's run by the Fish Club.
I've got to plug back in.
Max, you don't make videos yet, do you? Go on your channel. Channel has new content. Okay. Well, see that could be like a perfect opportunity, Max. We could, if we know where it is, tell us and catch up, and we can make a video about it and be the sort of thing we can share on this platform and say, be cool if you did this and if you had that, and get ideas and connect with the people that are there and see if they might have YouTube channels that they're not using and that sort of thing. That's the thing. Like, there could be people doing what we're doing, and like I was doing it for 7 months. I didn't know who Thirsty Rabbit was, or Aquarium Monsters, or K-Town, or anything like that. Doing it on my own, and then when you ran into them, you kind of like, oh, there's other weirdos out there just like me.
Yeah.
And now it's like, instead of making like 6 videos in the first 6 months, I've made maybe 20 videos in the second 6 months or whatever.
I think my first one was 11th to 11th, 17.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we we're just talking about with K-Town and Calypso before. Calypso started June 4th and K-Town started in April. So to grow that quick, like in 1 year, kind of there's obviously like there is some sort of a market out there that within 1 year, all of us floating around that sort of, 200-300 sort of mark. And it was finding the right people, because forever I was just sitting on 30 and then finding the right people and growing from there.
Yeah.
And doing stuff like this, trying out streaming. So this is still fun. It's
How many's watching?
There's 5. There was more a few minutes ago. I started talking more.
See, I come on, mate. They all went. See?
No. What happened was Aquarium Monsters. It's late in the Northern Hemisphere, and they're the ones. I know a lot of those people will jump in and say hey, but they were on for like 3.5 hours.
Big one.
And all of a sudden, I jump on and they were like, "Stuff this, I'm going to bed." Except K-Town was like, "No, I'll stay."
I was in and out because I had that real estate agent here and that. But yeah.
Hey, Melvin, smash that like button. Thank you for coming by. There we go. I physically saw you do that. Thank you. I'll just catch up. Max, in a couple of years when some Aussie YouTubers get like 20, 30,000 subs, we would be able to get more leverage on the convention. I want to make some content. I do want to make some content soon when I go fish collecting later in the year. Also, I'll send you the dates for the fish auction. That would be really cool. If you don't want to make a video on something like that, maybe come along and help me make a video and say, hey. Melvin, how are you doing? What's your plans for tonight, Thirsty? So rugby's on tonight, is it?
Yeah, rugby league.
They've only just started doing AFL on Thursday nights.
My team don't play to 3:30 tomorrow. Saturday.
Yeah, my team's 8 o'clock on Saturday night because they're in Perth. But yeah. I think they'll smash the Dockers.
Yeah, I might even watch that one.
Hopefully it'll be a one-sided affair.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you know what Calypso brought up that idea we were talking about with reaction video?
Yep.
I was listening, but I couldn't get to the phone. But, I was going to say, I don't feel worthy, I'm only like 370 subs. And they're like, how can the people come on and go, how can he be doing reaction? He's only got 370. Well, who does he think he is?
Hey, I was only like a few ahead of you. And then I just had like this rush because I just jumped on a couple streams and everyone was like, hey. And then I don't know, maybe because I did a stream, a few people went, oh, I like streams. I don't like videos. Like now I'll follow him. Yeah. So it kind of jumped up pretty quick, which was cool. But
yeah.
I reckon it's amongst the fish tubers that we talk to regularly, I think it's, I don't even notice or care that Aqua Funk has 1,500 and you've got 370 and
no, I don't care.
700. It's just like whatever. Like it's, and I reckon that's where it'd be funny too. We can review each other's videos.
Yeah. This to me is about finding family. I'm never going to quit my job. I love my job, so that's where my income's coming from. But I just do YouTube. You watch my videos, I don't even ask for subs at the end of mine. I don't ask for notification bells and all that. Just if they'll come back if they want to come back.
Yeah, that's it. And that's the good thing. I think I like the idea of I enjoy doing it. So that's the only reason.
Yeah, I love doing it.
Groundswell, then that just means I can do more of it. That's all.
Yeah, I met mad people like you, Calypso, Dad's Piranha. Met so many mad people for doing this. Rob 93, Aqua Funk, Fish Ship in Jamaica. Everybody.
I'll keep going.
It's just sick, man. That's why I do it, to keep in contact with all them, Oh, I just love it. And to get comments, like, you're doing this hobby, a lot of love goes into it. And for someone across the world to go, back here, man, check that out. I like what you're doing there. Like,
yeah, that's it.
It does. It is rewarding. And not many people in my area are into fish, so I've got no one to share it with. So this is an outlet where I can share it, and I love it.
I'm the same. That's like, I mean, one of my mates, we set up a tank for his kids, and that was a bit of fun. But I don't know anyone that keeps fish. I know lots of mates that have tried, but it was just like, just for a little bit of fun. Didn't have a lot of success, or then if they had success, that was it. It didn't grow anywhere from that. Whereas I've always wanted discus, but then it was like, I got the discus, and you're like, well, I might do another tank and another tank.
And that's what it's about, man. That's what happens.
Multi-tank addiction.
That's where it starts. But with me setting up this time, I knew what I wanted, and I just kept collecting tanks until I got what I want, like got enough tanks for what I wanted. And then meanwhile I was collecting the tanks, I was telling the local fish stores to keep an eye out for a list. I gave them a list of fish I wanted, and they'd ring me when they find it, and then I'd talk to them about it and then set up a date.
That's when I asked you if you had any new fish, that's what I was thinking. Like, that's right, he's got a list, so he could totally.
Yeah. And I see an empty tank, and I knew it was coming up for a while. So I'm like, I think about what am I going to put in there. I won't go down and randomly just go down to the shop and go, okay, that one. I've got a plan, because that's where you can get unstuck too a bit, you know.
I know. I find that, like,
you got to do your research, and that's probably a big lesson on a video we could do, you know, like before you even start, like, just make sure you do your research on the fish.
I had that issue with the little neons. I got the neons, and then I was like, why have I don't really, like, I've lost interest in them. But I did kind of plan ahead and went, you know, if I ever lose interest, I can just go in this tank and.
Oh man, it's big enough.
Probably the better fish is the one that I struggle with every now and then. Like, I think I want to try and do like a real proper aquascape, like go all out, try something. I'm going to get a lesson. I can make a video and stuff about it. Hello, Aranda Power. Thanks for coming by. I was on Aranda Power's stream last night or the night before.
I don't know that name. I'll be checking out that after this.
Check it out. He's from Canada.
Another Canadian.
And he actually reviewed my video and someone else's video on his stream as well.
Yeah.
So similar to like what we were thinking of doing with
cool.
the fish fan.
Oh, I'm keen to do it, but yeah, it's just another little angle I was thinking of. Like, but yeah, it's going to be my reaction. That's what they're really there for.
Don't doubt yourself.
That's right, brother.
Let's catch up on the chat. MT Games is back. Yeah, make a roasting video on TikTok. I think I downloaded TikTok, but I don't understand how it works. And it just kept saying, hey, we haven't seen you for a while. I'm like, I only just downloaded. I'm doing great, Aqua, mate. I just put 2 new videos out last night. I did my sticker shout out to Rob93. I did see that. I haven't watched it yet, though. I will, though. Legacy.
Melbourne?
A few minutes ago, an update of the re-aquascape of the 40-gallon breeder African cichlid, the Malawi cichlids. Love the Malawi cichlids. Everyone's saying hello, and then Max is saying, yeah, I consider. But I don't know what that is. I consider doing an aquascape. Yeah, sure. Eastad, hello. I love Eastad. Plays the PlayStation game, Friday the 13th. And I sit there and end up just watching Eastad just trolling Jason and trying to survive. Awesome. Thank you for popping by. Love the discus. Yeah, thank you. They're pretty awesome. Eastad's a nine of support. See, I'm not just making it up. I am.
Yeah, pretty good. She was happy.
Legacy, I love aquascaping too, but yeah, like I'm proud of this, but it's really is just kind of thrown together and it's work in progress. So that's the thing. I'm taking my time with it. That
thinking about the holes that
at least that way, I can slowly build it out. But then I sort of kind of like having
what were you cranking this morning?
over there so that they can have that larger open area to swim because there's a lot of fish in
Chicken kebabs.
there. I want a chicken kebab.
On a stick or in the wrap? Because they're the same thing, aren't they?
It's very cool. Eastad, you should get a fish tank. And Eastad, I want to figure out how you do some of those streams because he's got like all these comedy things that pop up in the middle of like loading screens and stuff.
Steak kebab or shish kebab?
Which always gets people entertained.
Because you decided kebab, it's two different things, man. There's one on the stick, or there's one in the wrap, you know, when you roll it up.
I don't know if you talk. Yeah.
The kebab.
Americans?
A shish kebab and a kebab.
Well, what are we having? We having on the stick or in the wrap?
Is Thirsty making everyone hungry?
Are these Aussies?
I'm talking on Aussie, on his stream, Aqua, mate. But we're talking across the world. I think we've got Canada in the house, America.
And a couple Americans, a Canadian, and a couple Aussies. And a Kiwi.
And a Kiwi.
We're having what Australia would call a kebab. Kebabs on a stick.
On a stick.
I think we call them kebabs, but aren't they like technically shish kebabs?
Yeah.
Hey, we could have some worldly knowledge here. Everyone can tell us what they call them.
Yeah.
That could be a challenge.
Aranda Power, that black ghost that's my son's. He's called Electric because of the way that he uses electricity to sense what's in the water. He was a lot smaller when we got him, and he's still nowhere near being done. So he will get to like 2 foot long, and this tank is 4 foot. So he's going to need his own tank at some stage. I reckon he'd be all right with an Oscar, wouldn't he? That could be a cool tank. Electric, one of your Oscars.
I've had them with Oscars, yeah. I've had one from that size to me knuckle to me elbow.
A kebab.
No, ghost knife.
It's a big
great kebabs.
It's 3:51 a.m.
See what I got to deal with?
That's why I come out here.
There we go. Rip's in the Philippines, and he calls it a shish kebab. Shish equals sticks.
Yeah.
And kebab meat.
Yeah, shish kebab.
Six kebab. What? So you put 6 pieces of meat onto a stick, and that's why it's called a shish kebab. Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what it
There you
is.
go. Educational for everybody.
Yep. 6 bits of pineapple, 6 bits of anything you want.
It's still a shish kebab when it's chicken.
Yeah. Because you're using the shish stick.
We're meant to be going to the pub for dinner, but I don't know when my wife's getting home.
Don't talk about going out. Don't. Now you put me in it.
He got paid today. He can take me out for dinner.
Don't talk about going out.
No, she's taking me out for dinner.
He owes me dinners.
I was something from the flood.
Iranian. Okay, that makes sense. We call them souvlaki. Yeah. Well, that's what I was actually talking about that last time. Souvlaki and a kebab, what's the difference? But then you don't ask a Greek person that because the people I work with are Greek. No, they're completely different.
Souvlaki, which is chicken on a stick.
There you go.
I don't know. It's got to work. Though. Thank you heaps for stopping by, Estad. I appreciate it.
Cheers.
Megan's blog. Hello. They're all coming in now.
$700 today.
Megan, are you driving on a Chinese freeway? And also, what is the difference between a kebab and a souvlaki?
Yeah, $700.
I can't smell them cooking.
Nah, I'm on strike now.
You mentioned going out for dinner. Now she's on strike. She wants to go to the pub, see?
That's fair.
Thanks, mate. Just cost me $100.
Megan, it's all in the flavour. So it's nothing to do with the origin or whether it's on a stick or in a wrap. It's just, yeah. See, I agree. Souvlaki's Greek, but souvlaki is a fish and chip store. Kebab is what's Middle Eastern. Oh, now we're all talking about food.
We got a chicken shop in Taree that sells shivlaski, however you pronounce it.
Shivlaski. You should get it for dinner.
I've never tried one because I can't pronounce it.
You just go in there and order it and you get something else.
Yeah, I'll just have a chook.
Megan, I love Greek food. I love Greek food too. It started somewhere else and we got to souvlaki. So can also be served on a plate. Yeah, an open kebab or souvlaki. I have some souvlaki in the fridge. I'm really hungry now. Also, girlfriend's Greek. I'm biased to Greek food. Fair enough, but souvlaki is cooked on a skewer. Oh, hang on. No.
Yeah.
Well, which one? Kebabs are cooked on the... Okay, you can cook on a stick, but then you can cook it on the big thing, the rotisserie thing.
That's called a spit.
But it's upright. Is that still a spit?
That's a kebab.
I don't reckon we're going to solve this at all. I'm going to change the name of this stream to What is a Kebab? Also in Asia, you can eat anything on a stick. Yeah, no, I want to. Megan's in China. So Megan's South African, lived in Australia and now lives in China.
I'll make enough for you to have sandwich tomorrow.
Hey.
Is it enough for me?
Yeah, he's like, ship them down. She works Australia Post.
Oh, there we go. How much does it cost to ship an Oscar?
Where?
What you're thinking of on the big spit is shish tuk. Am I saying that right?
Shish tuk.
Megan, sorry. Or maybe you said you had a friend that lived in Australia. I got that wrong. I thought maybe you just visited. Or Rip, just jump on Hangouts and you can tell us what they are.
Come on, Rip.
Megan, you can join us too if you want. I just need to find out how far away my wife is before we go to the pub. It's annoying. There's a pub like 5-minute walking distance from here. It's all right. And then there's a pub that you got to drive 10 minutes to, and it's really good. Donnie the Discus Fish, how are you? Thank you for coming.
They got the courtesy bus?
Nah, don't think so. That's the thing. I would like to have a beer right now because it's getting dark, but I don't know if I've got to drive. Megan, you never look like trash. Just do what I do and just turn the camera a bit off, and it's just your logo. Yeah, Roundapout, the link is up in the chat, so it's just above where you wrote that, pretty much. Oh, where are we? Okay, Rip. Let her rip. You explain how do you say those words?
Hey guys, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Sounds windy there.
Tell me if you want me to turn off the fan. Yeah, I'll turn off the fan here. I'll mute myself while I don't talk. Sorry.
Turn the fan on.
But it's
right.
Yeah, it's Shishtaouk.
Shishtaouk.
Shishtaouk. Yeah, it's like Arabic accent.
What nationality are you? Do you live in the Philippines?
I'm Italian. Yeah, I'm Italian and originally from Italy. And then my family moved from Italy to Canada when I was an infant, actually. And then I was raised in Canada, in Montreal, and I moved to the Philippines. So Montreal is multicultural. It's very multicultural, and so there's 2 languages in Quebec, in the province of Quebec. It's very different than the rest of Canada. It's bilingual. It's French and English.
Yeah, French Canadian.
Because of the history, there's a history in Canada, so you need to look it up. The British and the French fought over Canada, and then So the British won, and then but the province of Quebec retained its identity, its French identity. It's from the history of the country, you know, so it's bilingual. But anyway, so it's bilingual there, and then it's very multicultural in Montreal. So you have a lot of different, like you have a little Portugal, you have a Chinatown, you have a little Italy, you have so you know. There's a small Greek community, like where all the Greeks live. And actually, the restaurants are fantastic because it's authentic food from every country, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's how I know.
That's like Melbourne. Melbourne has some amazing food because it's so multicultural here. We've lost Thirsty.
Did we? Damn. Yeah. What happened to Thirsty?
Phone went flat, so he's using the other one now. Does that mean you're jumping back on Thirsty?
Come on back, Thirsty. You got me alone here.
Yeah. Just need to make a quick phone call, so it'd be cool if there's two people to talk. Like quickly make a call, and then I can't wait to come to Australia. I want all the food. It is pretty good. It's funny actually because I live in the east Melbourne, but like far sort of east, and it's less multicultural. And then as you get more into the city and more in the northern suburbs and stuff, even McDonald's is better. Like the food standards just go right up because there's so much good food out there that people don't put up with it. So you just go and get anything and it's always 10 times better. Thirsty, just scroll up slightly. That link's still there for everyone.
Yeah, I can see it in the chat right here. It's not far. So there's good restaurants. You know, there's really good restaurants. Like there's authentic Japanese restaurants in Montreal, run by Japanese immigrants. You know, that have come. Like they actually have a restaurant, and they've moved over to Canada, and then they opened their own restaurant business. So it's basically, I mean, it's authentic Japanese. You know. And then same thing, we have some of the best, like in Montreal, there's some of the best pho restaurants. It's Vietnamese. Like, I don't know if you've ever had Vietnamese pho, PHO.
Yeah.
And so like the food is super, super, super good.
Apparently it's
and that's how, that's how you get to know.
Yeah, if you can't scroll up. Megan, are you jumping on? Just use your icon instead of your instead of the camera.
Hey.
Hello. Hey, Aranda Power. How are you?
Good. Look what I got.
What did you get?
Lucky.
Well, you made me hungry, man.
You can't do that. Oh, there we go.
So souvlaki is like, it's marinated. You know, they marinate.
I just want to
cook it.
Like this I think is souvlaki because it's chicken.
Oh, you could have pork and you could have chicken souvlaki.
Oh, really? I don't know, man.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said it.
I thought I knew. Oh well.
I actually dove in Greece. I went scuba diving in Greece, so I spent some time in Greece.
Yeah.
What happened to Aqua?
Not sure. Yeah, what type of fish do you keep?
Salt water.
Oh, nice. How many?
Yeah, I'm in the Philippines, so.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
How many like aquariums do you have?
I just have one. Just have one. That's all. Small tank. Nothing special. Most of the time, I'm in the beach. I'm at the beach. I'm in the water. So I just wanted something to be able to bring back when I see, when I see something that I like. I'm able to bring it back and maintain it in my system. So actually my sump is larger than my aquarium, and it's a display refugium. So it's not really a like a display tank.
Yeah, but yeah, I like it. The fact that you actually like bring back like creatures from your aquarium from the sea. I think that's pretty cool. I do that with native fish. Technically, it's illegal where I am, but yeah, I do that with minnows and like stream.
Look what you made me do.
Parles-tu français?
Oui, oui.
Ah, t'es français? T'es où?
Du Québec.
I'm back.
Ok. Je viens de Montréal.
Ah bon, ouais?
As-tu compris ça?
Ouais, moi je viens de Gatineau.
Awesome. Awesome.
Send it to you.
It's crazy. What are the chances of that?
Yeah, I know, right?
I knew the tests were pretty high. Now we're not going to the pub, Thirsty. Thanks. You can't talk, Thirsty, or are you just not there?
Yo, right. Up.
It's Dave. Sorry. I need to make the screen bigger. Dave's back. How are you? Holy. So I'm just trying to figure out how to use this Twitterverse. Message.
Everybody is
Sorry?
Say again?
Oh, now there's another French Canadian.
Talking to?
Oui, c'est moi.
K-Town, if you haven't met Aranda Power, he's just jumped on with us. He's very local to you.
Yeah, but K-Town's in BC. Actually, K-Town lives in BC, which is on the Pacific side of Canada.
Same thing.
And Aranda Power lives, on the east, more towards the east, like center/east.
Yep. And I've seen all 10 provinces. I've done like several road trips, so yeah.
Nice.
I've seen both coasts, and it's a big country. I'm gonna tell you that. So you keep down?
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to do this Twitter thingy.
Hi, no, it's okay. I made it.
All right, now you're here. Now. I had like everything out going. I don't know how to do this.
No, I moved to the laptop, so it's all right.
Do you know French Canadian as well? Because that might be the only person here that doesn't know it.
The only person I know here is you. I don't know anybody else.
Well, I'm trying to see what order we're in. Everyone, this is Megan, and you can see everyone's names next to us. But Megan does some gaming videos where she's trapped on an island, and I usually watch her for a while. And
that's the one who watched the most. Yeah, I have 2 channels. So this one, Megan's blog, is my main channel. It's actually my blogging channel, my life channel, whatever channel you want to call it, where I do a bit of everything. So this is my main channel. My gaming channel is just a small little channel where I cut loose on a little bit, yeah.
And kill discus. That's the last time I'll say it.
Yeah.
No, it does look like a cool game, but I don't have a PC to handle it.
So yeah, Megan, what type of game you play?
What?
You can't.
Like what type of game do you play? What are your favorite game to play on your channel?
Horror. Horror is my normal thing. I normally play mostly horror games, but lately I've been stuck on this game called Green Hell, which is a survival game, kind of like The Forest, if anybody played that. It's kind of like The Forest. I never played The Forest. It's like you live, you survive. You basically just survive, and that's where Aqua always makes fun of me because I'm always killing fish to survive in the game, and I'm cooking them and whatever. And he's like, "Why the fish, man? Like, why not? You know, like I don't know, the deer or something else. But the fish are just the easiest to kill." So.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love fish. Like I grew up my whole life with fish tanks, but I'm an African. If I need to flip and survive, I'm going to survive. And that's how it is.
You know what it is? I understand it, but it's just when I read on the thing and it said get the discus, I'm like, hang on, what? You can't kill another fish?
And funny, that little angel fish that you've got going, swimming around there kind of looks like the one that I kill. Okay.
Stop looking.
Oh no.
Glad back. Glad did you go get a souvlaki too? Because that's what Miranda did.
It is so funny that you guys are talking about the food because I just got off the phone with my girlfriend and we were talking about food for like the last 2 hours. And I was just like, oh my God, because she had the surgery, so she's struggling with food. And she couldn't come, like for 2 hours, we're trying to contemplate what she could eat because she's got pain. And now you guys are talking about souvlakis, and I'm like, oh my lordy! Like last night, not last night, the night before, I had kebabs, lamb kebabs, and I'm just like, you guys are kidding me.
It's the universe telling you something. Thirsty, are you back? Thirsty Rabbit's there, but he's.
I see his logo there.
Yep.
Thirsty Rabbit.
Where is Rip Van from?
Is he there, Rip?
I just
say again.
Where are you from?
He's from the Philippines.
I thought the accent was something I'm used to hearing.
That he's Canadian, but he was born in Italy.
No, I'm Canadian.
You're Canadian, okay? Because I've heard an accent like yours. I've got a lot of Filipino friends, so that's why I was just wondering. Because I heard you say something about the Philippines, but I wasn't sure. So yeah.
Yeah, I moved here, so I live here now, but I'm not native Filipino. I actually lived in Canada most of my life. So.
Can you speak Tagalog?
A little.
Okay. Interesting. I met a lot of Filipinos and Filipinas when I was in Thailand, so I know the culture there very well. So
yeah, there are a lot of overseas workers there.
Are you teaching English in China? Is that right?
Yeah, I was a university lecturer in Thailand for 6 years. But then it became too much. Like my hours. I had no time to do anything. And I mean, I've got a kid. I got a daughter, and I hardly ever saw her because I was working all the time. So I got offered this position because my mother moved to China before she passed away. She moved to China, and the agency that she was working for contacted me, and they gave me a really good offer. Like I literally work 4 hours a day. Like that's actively working 4 hours a day. Otherwise, and then I do nothing for the rest of the time. So, and I have all this time with my daughter whenever I want it. So I decided to move to China for that reason. So now I'm a kindergarten teacher who earns way more than what I did as a university lecturer.
Oh, really?
It's the weirdest thing, I'm working
dragging me out.
I'm qualified to be a university lecturer in Thailand, but I wasn't getting paid as one. Do you know what I mean? Like, and now I'm working as a regular kindergarten teacher, which is a big difference. And I'm getting paid what I should have been getting paid as a university lecturer. It makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever.
It sounds like a better.
Speak Mandarin? You speak Mandarin?
No, I've only been here a year. I speak Thai though, because I was there for 6 years, but I'm learning Mandarin like here and there, words here and there. I'm picking it up. I've not been surrounded by that many Chinese people, so I haven't really had the opportunity to, learn survival Mandarin. You know what I mean?
Can I quickly make a claim? This is the most French Canadian Australian stream ever. I can't even read the chat. All right, keep going. I'm just looking at it going, what's happening?
Yeah, I picked up the Thai obviously because I lived there for a long time, and obviously knowing Thai helped me as a teacher for translation purposes and stuff like that. But I will tell you that Mandarin is a lot more difficult than Thai, in my opinion.
I got this little device.
I speak Japanese. I lived in Japan and I speak Japanese, so
Konnichiwa.
Yeah, I can't read. I can't read or write. But, it's very before you're able to read a newspaper, you'll have to. It's a lot of work.
Yes.
I think if I put in a little bit more time and effort, I would pick it up. But honestly, I haven't really been bothered with learning it for the last year because, obviously everybody's got a story, and my last year of my life has been complete hell. So, I lost my mother and a whole bunch of other stuff that went down. So I haven't really had the opportunity or the freedom, I would say, to just do what I want.
Yeah.
But now things have been looking up for me, and my year, I've decided that this was going to be a better year for me, and focusing on myself and obviously my girlfriend too, who lives in Australia, and things like that, that I would, take more of an initiative now than what I did before. We'll see how we go. We'll see how we go.
Yeah, it's good. I was going to say, this little device that someone speaks Mandarin, it repeats it in English to me, and then I speak in English to it, and it repeats it in Mandarin to them. But I haven't found anyone to use it on yet.
Oh, really?
It takes time, and you'd have to hear it every day. You have to hear it every day. Otherwise, it doesn't work.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes. Well, I can read Japanese, Rip, but I don't know. I can sound out the characters, but I don't know what I'm saying.
You'd think I'd hear it every day, but I don't.
How is it that you can read, but you can't speak?
Yeah, I can read and sound it out, but I don't know what I'm saying. I could be saying, Aqua, mate's an idiot, and I wouldn't know.
Well, that's easy. That's baka.
That's actually a thing, that there are some people. I knew a guy in Thailand who could read Thai like it was the easiest thing in the world for him, but he could barely speak it. He couldn't get the pronunciations right or any of that. So you get people like that can read something. There's a girl here that works with me. We go to a restaurant. She can read the menu, but ask her to speak to them, she cannot. It's weird. It can happen.
Baka means donkey, actually, in Japanese.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's like with the Thai. I can speak it, but I can't read it at all. Don't ask me to read anything in Thai. I wouldn't be able. It's just a bunch of pictures to me, But I learned to speak it because I had to. So.
You know what D Sunny means? I feel like K-Town's sitting there just laughing at me going, I've set him up. There's a message in the chat.
A message in the chat.
K-Town. Aqua, get her to go to D Sunny for me. She can give Oliver a message from me. But then he's laughing. I don't know what that means. I totally don't know what's happening.
I don't know.
She doesn't speak she doesn't speak Mandarin. She speaks Thai, so she wouldn't be. She actually will. But I'm laughing about what you said. But she actually wouldn't be able to tell them.
Listen, I've got the best translation apps. I can tell anybody in Chinese anything.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
So, I mean, I've had conversations over apps. I'll tell you that much. That's the other problem, which makes you very lazy to learn, because you have the apps and it's just like, oh, well, I can't be bothered. I'll just type it in the app and let it translate for me.
Yeah. Yes, Mr. Kaplan, that is your girlfriend on the panel.
Oh my God, is she here? Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, I get you, K-Town. That's why I'm like, why do I know D Sunny? That's right. K-Town bought some lights and had a few issues with them, and he didn't get much love in response. So he's saying, oh, maybe you could go tell him, give him a piece of my mind for me. I get it.
So this is unexpected. I didn't expect anybody to invite me on any kind of panels. I said I'd come up for a few, and I'm hiding my face because I look like trash. So,
hey,
yeah.
don't worry about it. It's all good. You just, now that you've been on the panel, you have to buy a fish tank. That's all.
They were talking about. So can you ask her about the kebab and the souvlaki situation?
Yeah, right here. I'm ready for all things. All right, I have my Japanese book. I have my souvlakis. I'm ready for all conversations.
Hey, Aranda, how do you, when you stream, how do you show the computer screen? You can't do it in Hangouts, or you
You can do a screen.
All right, so you have like on the panel, you have like that green screen that says screen share.
Oh yeah, yep.
So right there, you click on that, and there you go. You're going to be able to screen share. And once you want the screen share to be over, you just click on that again, and it's done.
Hey, Thirsty. I thought you disappeared, man.
Oh, man,
Trouble with the phone?
with the phone.
I'm not sure if you can do it on the phone. I think yeah, but you know.
No, you can't screen share on the phone. I don't believe you can.
Ah, there we go. I see. That's cool, because I was just wondering, like, it's a way to, like, I don't know what to do with this stream, and I was thinking about maybe turning it into something where, we can all have a chat, and then if we all talk about something, go, hey, I know someone, check out this channel.
Yeah.
We can kind of, it's just a way, to help people grow, but just make the community a bit bigger. And
I can buy an axolotl in China for $5. It's not even $5.
Mr. Kaplan's saying she's supposed to buy me an axolotl. Make her buy.
I am. I did tell her I would. But I can. You know what the really funny thing is? Like, you pay like $30, $35 for one there, and I can get them for $5. You know how cheap aquarium stuff is in China? It's unreal.
Max is saying stuff is cheap.
I don't even want to know because it's hurt too much.
If you only work 4 hours a day, that means you could do like 4 hours a day setting up like an exporting, importing thing for all the fish people on YouTube. We'll send you orders, and then you can just make some money on top.
I actually plan on opening up a shop, believe it or not, from China, like an online store.
Yeah, well, there you go. Fish stuff.
But I didn't think I would be thinking of fish stuff. But hey, why not, right? If there's a market for it, why not?
Hey, Gordon, what's wrong with the sound? Is it me? Because the others sound all right to me.
Well, I get what he's saying in the sense that there is like the sound quality it's okay, but there is like some echo, I guess. Like, I don't know.
Could be on somebody's side if they've got YouTube open.
Yeah.
Unless I've accidentally got. No,
I don't think it's me, but
My up.
like it's not that bad, but there is like I know what he's talking about,
Okay.
Like,
I'm hearing it, so Rip's muted, and I know he's got his fan on, but if anyone's got their sound on, just turn it down. On the YouTube, yeah. Sound is jittery, breaking up. It might be me. Maybe we've hit the point where there's, what, how many? 5 of us on here?
This phone was hooked up to Bluetooth. I'll just go turn the Bluetooth off, but it's not through the Bluetooth now.
No, he's saying that Megan's really loud and everyone else is normal. That's just her personality, don't worry. No. Apparently you're really loud. That's all.
I am loud because I have a really good webcam. You can turn me down. I do have a really good webcam. I mean, I have a Logitech, obviously, because I do this all the time.
Yeah.
So you guys are probably just using regular webcams, or I don't know what you're using.
Regular. So
I'm using a dodgy old Samsung phone.
Right. So like mine will be loud because of that. You can ask Captain. I'm always loud, but I am a loud person. I do speak loudly as well. And I for crying out loud. I have to speak loud.
There you go. Now you're 100 meters away from the thing. It's all right. Now, Gordon, do not stress at all. Just, yeah, if there's something I could do to fix it, I would, but I can't see how to.
You can turn me down, by the way.
I'm having a look. I don't know how to. Part of being new to this whole thing. I've got you select that says I can mute you. That's about it.
Yeah, I don't know how to turn down some people. I know how to mute, but I don't know like how to actually like reduce the sound.
Sorry, Gordon. I think he's gone now anyway.
Well,
Aquaman,
yes,
you have the control room on the right. If you float your cursor, you have the control room. Like a panel will pop. Are you on a PC?
Yep.
Okay, so on the right in Hangouts.
Right here.
If you float your cursor, you'll and then you have a control room, and then you can adjust everybody's volume.
Yeah, I think that's the control room right there.
I don't have that option.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've got cameraman, screen share, and chat. And then I can mute a microphone, turn a camera off. Well, that's just my stuff, yeah. Settings? No, it's just me. Oh, it's not that bad, is it? Everyone else seems okay.
Yeah. I'm the techno advisor at this point.
I'll have a look into it, but maybe I need to like download a new version of Hangouts or something. Or I need to get another beer because this one's empty. I'll be back in a minute.
That's the issue. Can't go thirsty.
Mm.
Son, time to turn the lizards off.
What was that?
Good night. Oh, the sun's down here now, so time to turn the lizards off.
All right, now we're losing you.
Wait, mighty. So cool.
What time is it in Canada?
Too late. Way too late. It's like almost like 5 o'clock.
5 in the morning, gee.
Yeah, like 4:30 actually.
K-Town, you must be a night owl. K-Town was on the chat with us a bit earlier.
Mm.
So, yeah, we were literally like 30 minutes away from having 3 French 3 Canadians or 3 Canadians who can speak French. Yeah. Night Girl, hello. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Just getting a lot of tanks again. So,
Sorry,
I repeat all the time, but for those that don't know, Thirsty has 21 tanks. And I'm inside them sometimes like that.
Hello.
K-Town's different from Miranda. Yeah, actually. So K-Town's not as late.
K-Town must be like 1:30 or something.
Yeah, you go. Bang. Right on time. Pardon the pun. You're good, Night Girl? Yep, I'm good. Just about to have some dinner soon and watch the football. Mr. Kaplan, I didn't answer your question. What was that? What a good starter fish that can go together. Lots of fish. So one of the friends of the channel here is Calypso Reefing, and he has a bunch of saltwater tanks.
Mm.
He's going to start his first freshwater tank, and he really likes rummy nose tetras. These little guys here, with the bright red face. That would be a really good starter fish. I think, Mr. Kaplan, you've actually commented on it before. So little tetras would be a pretty good starter fish. Ryan McGee, how are you, man?
Yeah. First of all, really nice green terror. I love that fish. That's a beautiful fish.
Thirsty keeps monsters.
Yeah, for
that one.
Yeah, for
Funk loves him and Rob.
Brian, how's the tank going? How are the Siamese boxes and the algae? And Night Girl, that's right. Goldfish are good. The only thing with goldfish, and I'm not one of those people that flips out when you have a tank that's too small, but a lot of people
yeah.
Start with a little tank and get a goldfish, and then they run into trouble pretty quickly.
Yeah, my 2 goldfish right now are like 5 years old, and they're like 5-6 inch.
Yeah, growing quick. 2 of the 3 have passed. That's all right. I think we need to change out that tank, right?
Yeah.
That tank is actually a video that I think you probably watched, Thirsty. Fletcher's first tank. And that's Ryan in the chat. And yeah, we're having all sorts of dramas trying to keep fish alive. And we just can't. Everything's perfect in the tank, and then there's got to be something wrong with the tank.
Yeah.
These built-in filters systems, like on both sides. So
yeah, I love the filters.
We've got
It's a nice aquarium, by the way.
Is that Oscar Creek?
Yo, that's cool. Nice driftwood.
Awesome. You have fish. 2 Oscars and a Pleco. Awesome. Thirsty is on camera right now.
Yeah.
He has 10 Oscars. And he's
Yeah,
got a tank that he calls.
10.
Sorry, that's not over you.
Yeah, good beginners. Beginner fish for
Those 2 about
freshwater would be barbs. Barbs are excellent for beginner fish. Like, they're extremely hardy and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Barbs. That's the other thing, Mr. Kaplan. Depends. Are you going to get a heater or not?
Well, even without a heater, like gold barbs and like cherry barbs and stuff, they can do well without a heater. I tested out, and for like 6 months, they are perfectly fine. I placed them in a tropical aquarium at this point, but yeah, gold barbs and like checkered barbs, those are really hardy.
Yeah. Ryan, make sure you smash the like button.
Yeah. I've smashed it long ago.
Well, then the next question then is what size tank? So if it's going to be a big tank?
For barbs, barbs could go well, like a 10, 20 gallon. So
yeah, that'd be all right in a 10.
Yeah.
Not many, but you can still probably get a handful in there.
Yeah, for sure. If you check out my like 26-gallon aquarium, I have like so many tiny fish in there. You can put like 30 in there, even more. It's all depend on the size of the actual fish, but yeah, like tetras and barbs, those would be my go-to for like beginner fish.
Yeah. Well, we got which Mr. Kaplan has a 3-foot tank. That's perfect.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Or 2 foot. 2 foot's still all right.
Yeah.
Depends. I feel like Mr. Kaplan, we should meet up and make a video about setting up your tank. Considering we're not far from each other.
Yeah.
Barbs,
and
yeah, great. But I don't know if it's all barbs.
Like tiger barbs can be nippy, but if you keep them with like similar fish, like tetras and rasboras and like fish that don't have like long flowing fins, they're pretty chill. And like cherry barbs, they're not going to attack anyone. Checkered barbs are not going to attack anyone. Gold barbs a little bit, but yeah, the big nippers are pretty much like the tiger barbs and the clown barb from what I've seen.
Can you say the screen, Miranda?
Yeah, it's making competition right now.
So 2 out of 5 panelists are eating kebabs or souvlaki's or whatever you want to call them.
While being French.
Megan's gone quiet. Maybe she's eating them too. Oh, there you are, Megan. When I had Oscars, they ate each other. It wasn't cool. I enjoyed my angels and neons. I've got neons in there and I've got angels. I love the angels.
Yeah, I have 3 new angels.
Sorry?
I have 3 new angels.
You got 3 new ones?
Yep.
They grow quick.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Megan will buy me everything, and then you can pick it all up for me when the aquarium.
I grew up with fish tanks, and my favorite was my tropical freshwater situation, kind of like what you have going on at the back there. And I lived for my angels. They lived forever, my angels and my neons. I loved neons. Like they were the best things to look at all the time.
Yeah.
I've only got 4 in here. I should have more, but they're actually in another tank, and I didn't want them in here. But
my father went through phases because we had fish tank in the house, and his favorite tank was the one where he kept the silver dollar.
Yeah.
And this little guy, we got him like literally like this big, and he ended up growing to about this size. He was huge. It was the biggest tank in the house. And then and it was like quite a tame thing as well. But when he died, then my father converted to a koi tank.
Mm.
And we had kois in a tank. And again, he tamed up, like there was this one particular koi that he tamed up that you could actually touch it. He'd come to the surface for the food and you could touch him on his head. Like it was, I grew up with this stuff. But for myself, like I tried when I moved out and I tried to have my own, I was useless, honestly, useless. I was like, you know what, to stick to the angels and the neons, because everything else that I tried to combine would end up eating each other. It wasn't cool. So yeah, I gave up on that life.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. I would love kois, but they get massive, don't they? So
yeah.
But they don't get as big. I mean, it depends on the tank, right? They only get as big as what you put them in.
How do I? Sorry, another stupid question. How do I change it so that it's presenting whoever's talking, because it's like stuck on whoever I click on?
All right, so
your box.
all right. Time for me to explain again. So, all right.
I feel like we're watching different versions of Hangouts.
All right. So when you want to like spot someone, for example, right now I'm on Megan's. I clicked on the square, and when I want it to be like on everybody, I just click again.
All right, so I've got you.
And then like click again, and then it's everybody, you know?
and then stop.
Whoa! What the hell is going on?
Going down the wormhole.
Inception.
Just make sure that your box has not got a white around it. It should change as people speak.
But you can also present, right? You can also present somebody, and then they'll stay logged
Yeah, well,
on.
That was the thing. I presented thirsty, and I was just sitting on.
Oh, yeah, you can click on the.
Now we're good. Now I think we're like.
Yeah, it's changing now. I think when somebody speaks.
There's a bit of a delay. What have I missed? Sorry. Mega will buy me tzatziki. We're still talking about food.
I feel like I need to give you a 101 tutorial on how to use Hangouts.
I think you guys definitely.
Don't worry though. Like it took me so long just to start streaming because I didn't know the simple step of like opening an Hangout session.
Hangouts is actually really easy to use. It's a shame they're going to get rid of it because we have to use OBS or something else after that, and that's not going to be fun because OBS is not easy. It's easy once you know, but to get there, difficult.
Yeah.
Miranda,
no, I can't have like cross buttons.
So that's why I'm still like, I don't really know what I'm doing. But everyone else has joined into at least support, and now we can all laugh at me and go, all right, he's done it long enough now. We can tell he's doing it wrong. Mr. Kaplan, he's calling you his beautiful girlfriend, and that you would explain it all for us, and that you can't eat hot cross buns.
No, because we were talking earlier. I love hot cross buns because we have Easter in South Africa, obviously. But here, there's no Easter. And I was like, I haven't had hot cross buns in 7 years. So, yes, I did ask her that.
Well, either anyone there, are you guys streaming after this? Because I need to wrap it up because I've got to sort dinner out. And I thought I would only go for an hour, and we're now into 2 and a bit hours. I really appreciate you all coming along, but I know that some of you might jump on and can entertain everybody after I'm gone.
Well, it's 5 a.m. Technically, I'm probably going to sleep. I will assume at one point, and my body will say like, "All right, time to sleep." Yeah.
No, that's cool.
If anyone wants me to sacrifice myself, I can start a stream.
And I just want to get this straight. You were eating kebabs at 4 o'clock in the morning. Well, I suppose that's when you eat kebabs, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to leave now anyway. I gotta go fetch my daughter from school. So.
No, that's cool. All right. Well, thank you all for coming along. I will probably, I'll try and do this like once a week or something anyway. But I will probably catch you guys on your streams as well anyway.
Yeah.
I think you can join one of mine sometime, Aqua.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Have a good night.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
See you, everyone. Nice meeting yous.